Salutations all, and welcome to Basic Public Speaking. I'm Christy Thomas, and this is the video chat for week 7. Week 7 dates include February the 19th through the 25th. Also a reminder that February 19th is a school holiday, so there are no classes or coursework. I just always include them in my week, and it's just a me thing. So let's discuss. This week's lesson is style, language, and delivery. Really, this is the nonverbals of public speaking. And nonverbals is how you present yourself. Your body, your stance, your facial expressions, the tone of your voice, the tone of your words. Also, along with language style, I say that because, you know, depending on your demographic or your audience, you will change your language style. You're not going to present the same speech to a group of kindergartners as you would to a group of high school seniors or a group of senior citizens or specific groups or organizations. That's what I mean there. So really it falls into the nonverbals of public speaking. Now with that being said, those are your lessons. I also have the grade book updated. I'm sorry that wasn't updated by Friday. I had a child home sick with me last week, so I got a little behind in my grading, but it is updated now. Now let's go into it. By Sunday at midnight, your second main speech, which is an informative how-to speech, is due. All the details for that are in the module, but let's discuss that. So you're telling us how to do something, how to make it, how to create it, how something works, just the how-to process. Pick something that you know, enjoy, have a working knowledge in. It makes it much easier to do these speeches, as always. So it could be how to create a perfect winged eyeliner, how to change a tire, how to cast the perfect line, how to create nail art, how to, you know, bake a cake, how to make brownies, how to make the perfect charcuterie tray, how to take care of a specific kind of plant, how to take care of a specific kind of animal, how to throw the perfect spiral, how to properly have a great golf swing. I'm just giving different examples here. All right, with that being said, let's talk about the technical requirements. An outline is due. All right, don't stress. We just did a lesson of organization and outlining. In that same module is a basic student outline template. I have that in 2 locations. It's also in the Welcome to Public Speaking module. So use that. Use that outline. You know, that's what it's there for. It's for your use. Then, along with this speech, a visual aid is required. And you can get really creative with visual aids and videos. Think of like cooking shows or tutorials on YouTube, or get ready with me's on social media, or this or that. All of that comes into play as visual aids for how to. So I also want to clarify, you don't have to show me every step in the process. So let's say you're in the kitchen and you're telling me how to make a delicious specific kind of smoothie. Perhaps your first step is you gather the ingredients. So you're showing us the materials needed to create the smoothie, whatever tools those are. If you're using a blender, a food processor, or a specific, maybe you have a specific appliance that's just to create smoothies in your world. And then you gather the ingredients that are needed. Perhaps it's a specific flavor or a specific kind. So you show me everything you add, and it could be just the food ingredients, and or if you have any add-ins like protein powder or vitamins, whatever the case may be here, all of that. So perhaps part of the visual aid is showing me all your ingredients, and then you can show me how you put like the ratio that you put them in to create it. And then maybe the next visual aid part of it is you show me the finished product. I don't have to see you do every single step in the process. It's your choice. But I don't have to see every single step, is all I'm trying to say here for the visual aid. Or perhaps maybe you're telling us how to do a cartwheel or a flip or a swing or a spiral or a curveball. And maybe you show us like this is where you place your hands here and there. But really, after it's all said and done, you say, okay, if you apply what I have taught you today, it will look like this. And then you show me you doing it, if that makes sense. So if you're telling me how to do flip, you tell me, or cartwheel, you're telling me the specific steps I need to do and placement of hands and stuff. And then at the end, you're like, if you apply what I have told you, it should look like this, and then you do the cartwheel. So you can get really creative with the visual aids. Perhaps you're telling us how to change a tire, or, you know, maybe somebody got a flat tire and you're showing them how to put the spare on. You know, it could be you're showing us what's needed to remove the tire, and where majority could find a spare. You know, it's under the car, it's in the trunk, wherever the case may be. And then the next part of it is that you're showing us what it would look like afterwards. Does that make sense? So you don't have to show me every single step, but you can get really creative on how you show visual aid. Perhaps you are really into making jewelry. You show me your supplies and your tools, and you show ways to get said jewelry piece started, or how you choose a theme. Well, I like to do beach jewelry. I like to make my own resin jewelry. I like to make clay, polymer jewelry, whatever the case may be here. And you show me the steps and you show me the tools, or maybe there's a specific process that you yourself use or have created in doing your project. And you tell us about it, and you show a few steps, and then you talk a little bit more, or maybe you talk about it as you're making it, and then you also show us the finished product. Perhaps you're really into making shirts, or sublimation things, cups and hair bows or whatnot. You show all that stuff, or how to make a perfect charcuterie board. You show us the ingredients of the board and how you would arrange it and talk about it, you know, chitty chat. Anyway, folks, you can get really creative with this. Technical requirements is the outline, a visual aid, and at least 2 minutes talking time. That would be great. So when you go to upload your final version of your speech, not only will you upload a link to the speech, but also the outline. So don't forget the outline is due, but it's also marked on them. It says speech and outline. All right, so that's this week. This week is the nonverbal lessons, is over the nonverbals, and you have the speech. This is the last speech that we do before spring break. We have another week after this prior to the ACTC spring break. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, so we are almost halfway through our semester. Isn't that not crazy, y'all? Like, that blows my mind. Anyway, as always, if you have any questions, concerns, or anything else, please reach out to me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing week. Thanks so much. Bye.